warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Lisa Novitasari from class team. Here, I will discuss the topic about listening in international communication and enjoy watching. Thank you. Okay, define listening and describe the five stages of listening. Traditional, the study of listening has focused on spoken message. However, with the emergence of social media platforms like Facebook and Twitter, the definition of listening must be expanded to include the reading of writing message as part of interpersonal communication. Listening can be defined as the process of receiving, understanding, remembering, evaluation, and responding to verbal, spoken, or writing, and or not non-verbal message. We can look at listening as an process occurring in five stages. Number one, receiving, hearing and attending to the message. Number two, understanding, describe hearing meaning from the message you heard. Number three, remembering, retaining what you heard in memory. Number four, evaluation thinking, critically about judging the message. And number five, responding, answering or giving feedback to the speaker. That fifth step progress is visualize in figure. All five listening stage overlap. When you listen, you are performing all five progress at exactly the same time. For example, when listening in conversation, you are not only remaining attentive to what the other person is saying, but also critically evaluation what he or she just said and purpose giving feedback. Listening is never perfect. The other lapses in intention, misunderstanding, lapses in memory, inadequate critical thinking, and inappropriately responding. The goal is to reduce those obstacles as best you can. Step 1, receiving. Listening begins with hearing, the process of receiving the message the speaker sends. On the great myth about listening is that it is the same as hearing. Hearing is just the first stage of listening. It is equivalent to receiving. Hearing and receiving is a psychologically a process that occurs when you are in the vicinity of vibration in the air and thus vibration impinge on your eardrum. Hearing is basically a passive process that occurs without any intention or effort on your part. Hearing is meaningless. Listening, as you'll see, is very different. Listening is meaningful. At the receiving stage, you are not only what is said verbally and non-verbally, but also what is omitted. You receive, for example, your boss summary or your compliment, as well as the omission of your shortcomings to improve your receiving skill. Focus your intention, avoid discretion, mention your as listener, head gain, credentialing, sin, confession, and apples for the suspension of judgment. Step 2. Understanding is the stage at which you Understanding is the stage at which you learn what the speaker means. The stage at which you grasp but the thought and the emotion expressed. Understanding one without the other is likely to result in an blanket picture. Understanding is not an automatic process, it takes effort. You can improve your listening understanding in a variety of ways. Avoid assuming you understand. See the speaker message from the speaker point of view, ask question, and rephrase. Stage 3. Remembering. Effective listening depends on remembering. For example, when Susan said that she is planning to buy new car, the effective listener remembered this and at a later meeting asked about the car. When Joe says that his mother is ill, the effective listener remembered this and inquiries about her health later in the week. If you want to remember what someone said or the names of various people, this information needs to pass from your short-term memory, the memory you use. Say to remember a phone number, just learn enough to write it down into long-term memory. Short-term memory is very limited in capacity. You can hold only a small amount of information at trip. Long-term memory is unlimited to facilitate the passage of information from short to long-term memory. Here are four suggestions: focus, organizing, unit, and repair. Next, stage 4 evaluation. Evaluation consists of judging the message in some way. At times, you may try to evaluate the speaker underlying intention or motives. Often, this evaluation process goes on without much completion awareness. For example, Elaine tells you that she is up for a promotion and is really excited about it. You may then try to judge her intention. Perhaps she wants you to ask your input why the company president, or maybe share walkthrough with the promotion, and so she tells everyone, or possibly she looking for a compliment. Okay, stage 5 responding. Respond according to past. The response you give while the speaker is talking, immediate feedback. And the response you give after the speaker has finished talking, delayed feedback. This feedback send information back to speaker, letting them know how you feel and what you think about their message. When you nod or smile in response to someone intellectual, you fact to fact you are providing immediate feedback. When you comment one a blog post, tag someone back on Facebook, or like a photo or post on Facebook, you are providing delayed feedback. That is of giving feedback through social media and email and mobile communication seem to have created an expression for feedback. If you do not respond or do not respond quickly enough, it may be interpreted as negative feedback, such as you not liking a new post or wanting to distance yourself. the ease of responding and the is patient and desire for feedback may also be one of the recent motivation. Frequent status update and new photo edition as least for some social media users. Improving listener responding involves following some of the constructive banner and practicing more constructive banner such as the following five. Number one, support the speaker. Number two, on your response. Number three, resist responding to another to under feelings while solving the person problem. Number four, focus one the other person. Number five, avoid paying a to compliment and listen. The last slide, Buddhist Bonhoeffer relate to the definition of listening. In the Buddhist Bonhoeffer is socializing. Listening plays a significant role in interpersonal communication. This can be seen in the traditional assembly known as Papaset, where elders provide advice and insight and community issue. Younger community members are expected to listen attentively and respectfully, ensuring that discuss reflect the interests of the entire community. Additionally, through traditional education like Masura children learn culture of value and history by listening to oral story from elder or teacher. This listening is key to maintaining social harmony and passing down cultural knowledge from one generation to the next in Buddhist body culture. That's all I can explain. If there are any wrong words, please forgive me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.